Diego si Immortal, VP.
Naku, lakad matatag.
Normally.
Low CD heroes like Rubik and Primal Beast into completely different monsters. I mean, scary draft.
Primal Beast might feel a little hindered until he has that extra point in that onslaught. And now the level 2 back the other way. It might be first blood for DNM. He pops the stick. He's got a dagger in one. Gets him onto the trees. One more auto attack. He does secure it. And that is very good start for DNM as he just...
Too carelessly, you do end up in situations where sometimes you do just have to straight up go back if you do get your bottle griefed one or too many times. As Primal, yeah.
Really sick play bottom. DNM and AB1. The thing is, he pops trample and then they just don't move because they've got the slows on him and he can't really get away. Very sick play. And then, you know, as soon as he starts to attack, DNM just walks. And bottom lane, they're going to try and make another play, but there it is. The onslaught away, forced to use it. And top lane, they do manage to take down V9. So 5RATFORCESTAFF off to a fantastic start this game.
Yeah, no, they're kind of doing pretty all right in all three lanes. First mid's going to be your little sore spot, but that's where your 10-minute carts are up. It's daytime. B9 might just get taken down for free. It's kind of a hard kill, though.
Instead, they snowball over to the Rubik. Kits ends up backing out thanks to the TP in here from Destroyer's Dog. Trying to run. It's taken out by a missile. And there's another one coming for AB1. And maybe a third to follow. Ooh, saved by the raindrop.
He's going to have to place a ward in Fade Bolt, but I don't think Yarn has it in his inventory. And the salve as well. Yep, safe. And now Yarn might be feeding.
Yeah, it's a little bit too deep there. Does end up going down. Mid lane. Oh, Tusk gonna TP on in. They're gonna jump for this Tinker, and honestly, they got him, man. The tag team damage holding him in place. Nice blind there, but tag team still doing its work. There's the Chronosphere, only gonna connect onto the Tusk. Not the best Chrono, but he has a Midas as well, and Stonebank says, all right, I've done my job, guys. I got a kill. Ooh, B9 and Italian Arcane Rune pop. They're going to smoke on the side of 5RATFORCESTAFF just outside of vision, but it's going to get popped here by Yarn. And with that, they know exactly where they are and what they're dealing with. Telekinesis will find the Jakiro into a Walrus Punch. And B9 trying to bait them out a little bit, taking a lot of damage, but in comes Italiano Gangster, jumps through the Ice Pass, will take a little bit of damage there, but it's the Tinker as well as this Primal Beast just dumping it out. Italiano Gangster will go down now. Destroyer jumping up onto the high ground, trying to stay on top of speed. Nice 2-hero silence, and he's going to be forced to just TP on home. The Remnant catches him, though. Punished for the overextension. Yarn trying to chase. The dual breath does come through. I don't know if it's going to be enough to finish him. He's just on the other side of the tree. He doesn't have the vision.
Oh, man,
He could have.
Yeah, it feels really nice. And of course, without the Midas, I think there's just a great choice.
Yarn going to tank the gank as he walks into a smoke there.
That honestly was pretty important as well. That was right at the tail end of Destroyer actually finishing up that camp. And your mid tower, though, you're healing on the Tinker. You're not going to really be able to get here just yet. While Italiano Gangster's coming in first, but gotta be so careful. And I feel like versus the Death Prophet, if you just get silenced, you're pretty much just dead. So I think this tower should go up without a fight.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Ooh, Tinker. Wait a minute. I think he tried to TP onto the backside and was like, whoops. Yarn gets scouted for the moment. That TP might cost him. Italiano Gangster does be able to connect onto the backside. Big damage count for him, but there it is. The silence once again. The Chronosphere is there. It's got to be Destroyer to start dumping in the damage. Death Prophet Exorcism expires, healing him up quite a bit, but the time dilation, man, holding him in place. He cannot escape, and Italiano Gangster jumps right on into a Remnant instead. He's got to be careful, kids. Doing a lot of damage here on this Void Spirit, and they will turn around, find a kill onto the Primal Beast. They just can't take down the Death Prophet despite it all. This Tinker's damage is not...
Yeah, they're not strong enough. You'll probably have to wait for them. Probably level 2 Exo plus this BKB being finished, but that's where they do need to get started.
Oh, Destroyer being greedy with his blink.
Wow.
Okay, yeah, that's just a mistake you can't make on Tinker. You just gotta always assume they're on the wave waiting for you. Immediate smoke up from DogChamp. They want to head into the triangle, see if maybe they can find the PA heading back in, but instead they're going to walk into AB1. And not the hero they wanted to get, but, you know, they could be in trouble. Kits has a haste rune bottom. The rest of them are on the way. He's going to be the Pulverize, trying to finish off the Jakiro. They will be able to, but it costs you the Rubik and Kits. Looking for Stonebank. Does get the time dilation on the other side of the fight. Italiano Gangster has to pop the BKB and TP on home to get away from the death prop. Okay. They're going to run right on into Italiano Gangster. He's going to be able to pop the smoke. Goes right in with the Pulverize. There's going to be the Ice Path. He does have a BKB, but doesn't get it off in time. Stonebank comes in. Has that Chronosphere available. He's going to drop it. Catches the Death Prophet on the backside as well. The heat-seeking missiles are going to work. DNM, he's got that Aegis for about another 15 seconds. Stonebank's got to finish off the Death Prophet. He does get him. The Aegis will end up being consumed. Double buybacks from the side of DogChamp as they're now on their kits on the backside. But DNM, he's got to find his way out. Instead, just pops a BKB, and it's going to turn himself into a free kill. And trying to get home to get the bash. He does. Oh, no. But goodbye, Rubik. Hello, PA. Caught by the time dilation. You don't have too many spells left.
Gonna go back in on Void.
And that is it. They finally get the big kill, the big fight they've been looking for. It's logical, but I just see dodgical, and it just keeps confusing me. Yarn goes in, gets the blink away. B9 a little bit isolated, but Italiano Gangster goes in on the backside. He gets the Pulverize out onto the PA. Good start in terms of damage. The snowball is going to save him. Rubik in some trouble, but there's the Chronosphere. He's caught the PA. Where's your Tinker? It doesn't even matter. Stonebank's got the damage himself. Now his BKB's coming through. Tinker about to rejoin the fight on the bots too. Kit's in trouble. The Shiva's guard spam doing work. He gets the blink on down to the low ground. Speed here on this Death Prophet trying to do the work, but there it is. The snowballing in. It doesn't matter. They just collapse instead on top of him. And the bash after bash from Stonebank is just too dang much. He gets the TP out here on the Death Prophet, but BO2, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's just going to pop it. And any pick here, they're staying around this high ground ward yet again. This is where they lost their last fight, but they see Italian Gangster. It's breaking in a pretty unideal way.
Rocks for vision. Italiano just says, screw it, I'll go in, guys. Pops the BKB, finds the Tusk. Stonebank's looking for his Phantom Assassin, the target he wants to try and bring down. It's going to end up being the Void Spirit that pops on the backside, and Heat-Seeking Missile is going to try to give some vision. Onslaught in one. He held it for too long. He didn't really know where he went. Yeah.
Be real careful. Back into the pit. Yep.
Damage the cannon, try and force them here. Now, that being said, you have the Axe completed on the Primal Beast as well, and Roshan does provide Uproar stacks, so he is not a fun hero to fight inside the Roche Pit, and there it is. He goes in. He's able to get on top of the Tusk and just destroys him, deleted from the game. And now back into the Roshan they go. They want to try and finish this one up. Nice pass once again. Big macro pyre as well. Speed with a beautiful blink on top of him, but the BKBs are there. Stonebank, he's got everything available. He's got a Chronosphere, but he doesn't want to pop it quite yet. He just goes right back into the road. Kits comes in. He's able to steal it. The Aegis goes down, and Stonebank dies with him as he time-lapses into a freaking Ice Path. A little bit greedy, not chronoing on that Roche death there, but...
And he just died so fast. I don't know how many times the DNM shocked there, but that was just... At first, you think he's not going to get his BKB off, but he popped his BKB.
Yeah, that was a really good positioning, honestly, by DNM. Okay, well, talking about DNM positioning, he might be a little bit dead here. Okay. Well, Big Bad Tinker has appeared. No BKB, right? Like, he knows he can't do anything. Mid lane DNM, or not DNM, sorry. Italiano Gangster gets the jump onto the Void Spirit. They're trying to just chain him down, but the Glimmer Cape's going to protect him for the moment. And Jakiro is the only hero that ends up dying here. Void Spirit barely making it out.
That's right. Even though you got that pretty sick kill, you get the turnover in the Faceless Void. Is it too late? Are we too big into everything? And it's not as if DogChamp don't have great scaling supports either. I think both the Enchantress and the Rubik.
Oh, the Chrono. They got the PA, the Charger on the backside. Should be able to finish him off, and it is. They get a big kill there. Well done waiting for that one. Good patience, but they're going to chase after Stonebank. His BKB already expended, hexed up, held in place, gets forced that time, walks away. Can he survive?
Back is just completely ruined.
Yeah, Faceless Void, here it is. Can he survive? Nah, Speed does end up getting him. And that's exactly what they're going to do, just completely bail out of the fight. B9, still taking a ton of damage here from Speed. Glimmer Cape, no life for the moment, but Kids will help finish him off. So nicely done there. And Yarn will steal a Resonant Pulse, but that kind of gives away his position a little bit. Ooh, gets the blink out into the trees, ends up getting zapped. Speed knows he's here, but a Glimmer Cape, Ice Path. has got him. AB1, nicely done. A little bit of a greedy play there from Yaren. He could have just blinked.
Buy some boots of travel. I respect it.
Yeah.
I respect it, but yeah, boots of travel too. Yeah, why not? You know, just anything. He's really been struggling to grow. It's kind of sad to say it, but you do have so many prerequisite items you need to buy in PA. But a dog.
Oh, they go in. Yeah, B9 with the Glimmer Cape, keeping himself alive. Stonebank with big Chronosphere, but no, he gets clipped by the Ice Path. Nullifier there to break down the Kits. They got him. And there's going to be logical Yules to buy him a little bit of time, but they're turning their attention elsewhere. It's going to be a Tylenol Gangster chasing after these heroes. Yarn on the side gets caught by the PA, but he gets the E-Blade off. He's going to be fine. Speed jumps in, pops his BKB. Destroyer is here. Can they get the Hex onto DNM? He does. The Nullifier is there. Can he actually catch him? No, it's not. They get the turnaround. Void goes down, and Yaren on the run. On the high ground is going to be Tinker trying to TP on out, but it's not going to happen. He gets the E-Blade, feared up. He falls. He does have the buyback. Toyota Gangster pops the BKB, trying to hobble away, but I don't think he's going to be able to now. The Walrus Punch was there. He does a ton of damage, but these guys are just a little bit too strong. Three heroes dead now.
Next Exo on the high ground. This is going to be the buyback. A dual Yaren. As well as the refresher. Stonebank just bought it. They're in there.
Oh, they got him. The question is, can they get the kill? He gets... Oh, the bash! He's gone! He didn't time walk it. Oh, he tried to just chrono first instead of time walking, and he's going to pay for it as he's dead right at the 60-minute spawn. Tier 5 items are up.
Well, no, they glyph. They glyph aggressively for Italiano. They get his BKB bash.
Ooh. No bash, no Abyssal Blade. I mean, technically, you could have Ex Machina'd if he was paying enough attention.
So scary.
Yeah. Big item cooldown, or big item there. It is a 350 mana cost item though, so this is like not something that you usually want to carry on cores because you just don't have the mana to sustain this. But mid lane,
here we go.
Oh, he gets caught. Oh, nicely done from him though. Oh, the Abyssal, it manages to catch the Tinker. The Nullifier is there. He's got the Force Staff. Do they have detection? BKB, Glimmer caped up. No way. Does he get out? Destroyer with the blink. He's safe. Up onto the high ground, Italiano Gangster managed to get on top of PA. The break doing so much damage, but the Ice Path there from AB1 will control this Primal Beast, and they will get themselves the kill. The closest we have seen this Tinker going down, which would have been an absolute nightmare for this. Oh, that's good stuff. Classic. Look at the D-ward there. They jump in. They find the Rubik. He just gets kicked away, though. Yaren's going to be okay. The Chronosphere catches the Death Prophet. The Aeon Disc going to get purged right away by the Nullifier. Can he finish him off? He does have the damage, and he refreshed, so there is a second Chrono coming. The question is, who is he going to find? Yaren on the side. There's himself with the Glimmer Cape, but gets Walrus Punch trying to blink away. Kicked away as well. Destroyer, he wants to chase, but he gets found. He's got to be careful. The Chronosphere comes in. No way, the Wind Waker. Destroyer trying to run, but gets caught. Glimmer Cape, BKB, blinks out once again. He's going to survive, but maybe Stonebank. He's in trouble. He's got to run. Kit's chasing after him. Dodge. Able to get that Walrus Punch. Stonebank another jump up onto the high ground and Destroyer. He's here to rejoin the fight, but there goes DNM. Gets him once again. The Hex comes through. They take down the Tinker. The dieback is there. AB1 in the middle of the fight, trying to do what he can. The Ice Path will control the Faceless Void for now. And Italiano Gangster here. I mean, he does a lot of damage on this Primal Beast. You gotta be careful. Nullifier comes back out. The buyback from the Tinker. It's off cooldown. They take down the Death Prophet, and now back into Roshan they go. Can they find a lot of damage coming through? They're afraid to continue the chase. They've got to finish this Roshan and fast. Destroyer comes in. He's managed to find them on the backside. Kit's doing some work, but the BKB coming through from Italiano Gangster is going to protect him for the moment. DNM trying to find his target. The charge away. It ends up connecting with the Tusk. He's going to go down. That's a dieback. DNM gets the Abyssal Blade out. The BKB popped in the process. Still has that Nullifier ready. If they can sign on top of him, they do. They find him. They force the BKB. Stonebank trying to chase after him. Destroyer goes in. He gets the Hex. He finds the PA. He pops his own BKB, but he's afraid to chase for more. No, he ends up going in anyway. The Hex is there. They got him with the Pulverize, and in comes Stonebank. They're going to be able to take down this Phantom Assassin. The triple kill on the Faceless Void. As he turns back around once again to go for this Roshan. 2 heroes remain on 5RATFORCESTAFF. But this Rosh is yoked. He's got everything. It's all on the deck.
Oh, it's not even the most important to get the Ags on the Faceless Void. They leave the cheese, but honestly, without AB1, this hold,
I mean, if he happens to get the jump. Oh, he does. He gets him. Oh, but the Hex comes out. All right. Nice reflected there. The Abyssal Blade as well. Tino Gangster comes in. Does hit him for the moment, but the BKB, it still doesn't work. He gets caught by the Abyssal. Faceless Void's first life is down. He does have the refresher, but held in place by the Remnant. He didn't get the refresher out in his inventory. He's going to pop it now. Time walks away. He's got the Chronosphere, drops it. Does catch two inside there, but the Yules, it's going to prevent him. The Aeon just protecting DNM for now, but he's got another Chrono. The third one of the fight. Can they actually take them down? Tusk will go down as well. Two diebacks. Stonebank onto the tier 4s. Destroyer bouncing back and forth. It's up to Kids here on this Void Spirit. Can he do it? They're holding their ground. Bloody Nine with another. Oh, he's got the Ex Machina. That's what it is. The stones being thrown into the fountain, trying to make some space. The fight reset is Destroyer dropping that cheese on over to Stonebank. Again, he's got one more Chrono left.
With the glyph
Fortification. Slowed for the moment. They're looking for the back line. If they can get the Destroyer, it'd be huge. The Hex comes out. The Ice Path is there. They're trying to blow him up to charge through, but they just drop the Chrono instead. Stonebank, he's going to give up the life of his Tinker, but they take down speed. Potentially gets the BKB. He's going to be able to walk away. Kit's in some trouble, though. Can Stonebank finish him off? The refresher, the second pulverize. They get him. And Italiano Gangster is not satisfied. He's on top of the Jakiro. He's going to be able to TP on home. It's just speed on the backside, trying to keep this Faceless Void at bay. Time dilation is there, but he's going to TP on back home onto the tier 4s. No, they're going to focus the throne. Ice Path is there. Speed able to fear away Stonebank. But it's just falling. You got the creeps. You got the minions. It seems like DogChamp are finally going to be able to close out this game at nearly 70 minutes.
Oh, it's so unfortunate. They almost get the Faceless Void there, and if they force Stonebank into buying back and then getting that Chrono just a little bit later, then DNM gets a heal on his fountain, and then...
If you can manage to come online pretty early, maybe they can make it work. There's going to be a Nature's Prophet into the off lane. Dude, Bloody Nine just like stole their flag bearer creep, and it's really funny.
He stole it, he traded it, and,
oh my
the
goodness.
hook.
All right. Does end up connecting, and Spike Carapace not really going to do much quite yet in this lane.
And scary.
Ooh. Oh, ooh, bottom lane. All right, Yarn gets a kill there on the AB1. So, I mean, if you don't focus the Faceless Void, you can definitely take down the Jakiro if he ever comes too far forward.
Yeah, the only sad thing, of course, one thing to be said is that even though Yarn, you know, not on the Rubik this time around, isn't able to stack nearly as much for his mid laner, so Tinker might be off to a slightly slower start, but that's where Chen can still do Chen things. Maybe he sends a ranged creep if things start to really slow down in his own lane.
Yeah, Jakiro goes down again in the bottom lane. Time Walk is available. He's trying to finish off AB1, and he gets him thanks to the Thunder God's Wrath, and speeds rotation in as well. Has a Sprout to be able to hold him into place, trying to go for the body blocks, but unable to do so. Uproar just slowing him up a little bit too far. Up lane, logical.
Uproar stacks before he actually went for the trample, so just
Stonebank's playing the level 6. He gets the time walk. He's slowed. He's going to go for the dive. The troll is there. Into the Dismember. They got the Void. DNM having a rough game, but TP in here from Kids. I don't know if he wants to fight into the Chen army. I don't know either, because he just has B9 supporting him at all times. Jump in, Yarn, able to get on top of DNM. He's got a pulverize. He's gonna use it. The burst damage from the Tinker, it gets him. Logical, nice impale onto 2. Might be able to finish the Primal Beast. It is. They get the Thunder God's Wrath. It's gonna be a double kill there for Kits as he gets a bonus kill bottom lane in the process. He's looking for that Dismember target. He's gonna maybe have to settle there for the Nyx, but no, decides against it. He's just gonna back up onto his own high ground. Impale does come through. AB1 is here, does have an Ice Path in 1. He's looking for the hook, doesn't connect once again. Logical, gonna protect him. Oh, Haste Rune there for Kits. That's a big one.
You know, pretty nicely played from him as well.
Stonebank bottom lane, just gonna go ahead and try and clean up this tower. Nice fort for the moment, but a little bit just to stall this one out. Meanwhile, top lane, Italiano Gangster just harassing DNM, hits him with that Viper Strike, trying to force him out of the lane. And so he's gonna TP bottom. They actually want to fight this. Stonebank's in deep. Yarn charging in, trying to find Kits here. He does, gets him for the moment. Nice impale, but there it is. That's going to be a beautiful Macro Pyre Chrono combination, but the Tinker just blows up the void. Stonebank with the Dismember, keeping himself alive, but AB1 will survive thanks to the damage there from Speed, but Tinker still dancing around the fight, and Yarn here trying to do what he can. Blink out in 1. He's going to survive. Yarn with the trample onto 2. Almost gets down Speed, but he will survive. A 3 for 2 bottom. That's an onslaught. Does get caught by the Carapace though, so a really good play from Logical to show up, punish this Yaren. Yeah, he dips him. He's like, all right, buddy, I see you.
Yeah,
I see you.
Kind of in between the towers of the, you know, tier 1, tier 2,
yeah,
40 minutes in.
Not that surprising that they show up. Destroyer grabs this void, doesn't find him. Pulverize. Well, oh, it ends up stopping Speed's TP. I don't quite see it, but D9 gets hooked underneath the tower. The time walk away does get caught by the Viper strike, and the damage from that Viper will be enough to finish him off. And Speed now on the run. There's an onslaught. He's gonna chase, and you talked about it. Just how rough of a matchup this is. This 4 position Primal Beast just put the beat down on this Nature's Prophet. The question is, will he be able to finish him off? He does not. He gets the Sprout defensively. Primal Beast will be safe. The hook will find the Jakiro instead. Logical jump forward, gets that impale. But it looks like this fight might be coming to an end here.
Yeah, should just be everybody walking away. But yeah, I was initially surprised that Logical just very plainly threw him.
And you have a Chen and a Primal Beast, man. These guys are going to seriously outfarm the support duo cast on the side of 5RATFORCESTAFF. So
yeah,
that is something that's like very concerning to me. Top lane, they are going to go for it. They make the jump onto the Viper. They get the kill.
And then they're gone.
And then they're just out. They're like, okay, we can't get the tower, but we'll find a kill later. And Tinker just going to go back bottom.
You do wonder, is not getting the tower eventually not going to be enough? In the smoke up, I mean, it's a good smoke, and if they find Speed, that's pretty big.
Oh, he misses the hook. He can just phase boots after him. He got a Quelling Blade. Stonebank used the Quelling Blade. He doesn't, and he gets chronoed in return. Primal Beast gonna go down. Pudge still has the BKB. He could try and turn it. He's going to, but again, caught inside the Sprout. Stonebank throws the hook, does manage to find Speed at the end of the day, and the Tinker showing up to the fight now. A 1-for-1 trade. You get the chrono. You get Speed, the highest net worth here on the side of 5RAT, just for this support. It ends up being a pretty good one.
Yeah, it's not Spheres, just anything anti-Pudge tech, because as of right now, everybody is itemized so well for their own games that once things start going south, they won't have anything kind of impressive.
Just a casual hook? No way! All right, they'll take that. Chen with a double heal, able to keep himself alive through that Stonebank. Needs to be careful. DNM time-lapse onto the low ground. They've managed to hold the Pudge in place off to the side, and that's going to be his first life. The question is, can they get him a second time? Speed actually, or DNM actually popped the BKB.
Fluctuating at the top of this game, everybody's just been farming the map just 24/7.
Yeah. We're at the point now where, you know, your Primal Beast has like Blink BKB, almost the shard. You were almost finished right, like, oh, big chrono finds the Pudge, and that armor ain't gonna save you in there. 2 quick kills. At work.
We haven't seen that much actually come out of said Tinker. I think Destroyer's been struggling, and actually top. Himself get
Logical
caught,
gets
has
him.
BKB.
He's forcing the BKB. Gonna try and turn around. DNM does have his own BKB to work with. Logical not going to be as lucky. Oh, it does stop the damage. Never mind. He's out. Oh, the Nimbus. The Ice Path. It's caught Destroyer. And with that one, he's in so much trouble. Speed with the TP on in as well. They catch him underneath the tower. Stonebank the blink. The Dismember. He didn't BKB though. He'll be able to get on top of Speed thanks to Yaren just blowing up that hero. Make it a third. Okay, the turnaround. And now DNM on the run, trying to get away from Italiano here. The time walk range will allow him to do so.
Out of range, even though they're looking for AB1, and oh, they got him.
And the blink into the Pulverize, and Destroyer is going to show up, and a quick kill for them. And without him, that's potentially a Roshan. No Ice Path to slow them down. Italiano Gangster will scout it out, and we saw last time just how much magic damage these guys have. You have Chronosphere, you have Thunder God, or you have Zeus, and you have Speed. These guys deal a ton of damage, but Jesus Void yoinks the Aegis. He gets, I think there was a shard in there too. Did someone take the shard? I don't know. Jump in, blank. They managed to find the Nature's Prophet. BKB instantly. Tinker! Whoa! Just blown up, and Yaren trying to get away. No chance at all. Logical read him like a book.
Got him on the blink forward. I mean, they're
2,500 damage alone. So
look at this. They're smoked. They're looking for Stonebank again.
he is. Drops the chrono. He actually doesn't get the flesh heap off, but he's pretty tanky. Can he turn around with a BKB? Doesn't look like it. They got him all. 100 seconds on the sideline without the BKB. They take down the Chen. Speed finds him onto the side. The Sprout coming through, trying to find these other heroes. Oh, time walk. Oh, there for the Tinker. Oh, the smoke.
They're breaking from behind.
Oh, they saw the Nyx for a moment. They get the Hex. That comes in. Instant BKB kill. A lock committed just for one hero. The hook off the mark. Wait, DNM comes back in with the time lapse. He's got a refresher. He can chrono this guy twice if he needs, but he gets him on the first one. Italiano Gangster now on the run, just getting beat down by Speed. It's the backside of the fight. You need to be careful as the Tinker up onto the high ground, but he's caught in the leash. He has to BKB, do what he can. He managed to take down one. He might just turn around onto the Nature's Prophet, but DNM, he doesn't have a chrono left. Destroyer with the hexes. He can't get out, man. He cannot get out, and Yaren comes in trying to assist him, but it's not going to be there.
One more. Doesn't even need it.
With that, 4 heroes dead. People. But yeah. I mean, he can go for the Blink Dismember if he wants, but of course you've got the stuns coming back in. It's going to be logical there on the Nyx. The silence onto Pudge. The chain stuns. He's just dead. A dieback. Just playing a little bit too greedy with those BKBs, with those refreshers. And Nyx Assassin, man, you said it in draft. It seemed like the perfect hero, and it has absolutely destroyed DogChamp. He's got a timeless relic too, just to increase the stun durations on these spells.
No, it's positively miserable to play again. And if they just keep going, they keep walking up.
Spike Carapace onto the Nether Toxin, into the Impale. He's gone. 5 heroes dead. That's just got to be it. No buybacks. Onto the tier 4s. The GG comes out, and 5RAT will take it this time. Faces Void wins another late game. Are you surprised?
I mean, in addition to that, how do you pick Viper and Tinker and Pudge and not ban Nyx Assassin? The world may never know. But
The world
I
may
mean,
never know.
Right.